Hello there guys, welcome to my new video. Well, today as the first match, we are facing now Hot Rider Earthquake, which is a difficult match, I will say, depending on how they play it. But I mean, every match is like that, right? So, but I mean, they defend well because as I was explaining, every egiant is two cannons for them with the fast cycle. I have to admit though that the nerf um to the wow, he activated King Tower with the earthquake there. The nerf to the champions help a lot Ijan against cycle decks because they will not cycle slower. Sorry, they win conditions and all of that. But yeah, it's now wow. He defended perfect skeletons there. Now what I have to do in this match is just do a big push with the evil baby dragon. That's the thing we have to do here. A bit of a bad NATO by me, but it's okay when you eat some damage like that because at the end of the day, the King Tower is the one that we suffer a lot. This type of decks, this match and Balloon 2.9 are decks that you have to be very aware of the damage you do to your King Tower. So got to be careful with that, and also got to be careful against the evil firecracker, which is very strong against our deck. We cannot kill pretty well on his side of the arena unless we spend a whole 6 elixir spell on that, which is the lightning, right? That's the only way, which I'm forced to do every time he uses the evil firecracker because it's very annoying. It can just like fuck you. It can fuck you, your defenses, your attacks, or everything. This lightning, I don't know how good it was because I got some damage, but the evil firecracker is still alive. But at least I have to admit that it didn't happen that much that she stay alive because he didn't use it on attack on offense anyway. That Royal Ghost was very bad. Um, and here that was a good earthquake thing because bad NATO by me. I should have let that hot get one hit on the other side and use the NATO to the King Tower. But at least since that's the one, the left is the one that he's got more damage, I can go in the back on the other side, not being scared of a firecracker at the bridge. That's the only good thing I think. Here I can go very bad hot rider every time to do in the middle. I can go hot the goblin hot anti-earthquake, which is nice. Very nice ability because it'll kill the very nice lightning by me because he look at the other side, he wasted his evil firecracker again. He was not going to let her die like that so easily. So sadly she got a lot of damage, but I don't care because it's the other side. But yeah, the rest of the game is pretty self-explanatory. It's only defend because I have a big advantage now. I don't have to be too aggressive unless I have a evil baby dragon. With baby evil dragon, you can be aggressive because it's it will speed up your Ejang and it's nice. It's nice. It will make them spend a lot of elixir, stress them. They will not. They can attack when they have a push like that. Is what I mean. Very bad, mighty miner because the bowler was nicely aligned, and well, that's the GG. Here, Far North Legend. Here we're facing this deck, which is a bit annoying to be honest to face this kind of deck with vines and mini P.E.K.K.A. It's very hard to break through. these decks. And since I don't have the Evo cage, it makes it way more harder than it would be with the Evo Goblin cage as well. Good thing is if they don't have lightning with Golem, but he has healer, which is not very good either. But I don't know which one is harder to defend, with healer or with lightning, because with lightning they kill your defenses, right? You place the building plus your troops and they usually get good value, even if you spread out your troops. But with healer, man, if they get to stack a lot of troops, which is the dangerous part. Here he did a good attack because I knew he didn't have mini P.E.K.K.A, right? That's what good NATO plus egiant. I think that's why he won, to be honest, because of the attack. Because if not for the attack, he could just make a big push and I think take my tower with the Goblin Hut nerfed. It's nerfed, so it's a bit hard to do some good good defenses against tanks, specifically Golem. It gets worse that match without Goblin Cage, but I have to admit that the Royal Ghost Evo is very nice as well in this deck, because I do well against other things. Even though Golem is pretty popular as well, a good defense though. He did a very bad attack that Goblin had clutch as well. And yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know because I'm not going to line in the collector, elixir collector anymore. Why? Because simply because I don't. I want to use my lining because I only need to defend. So I want to use it on defense. Besides, it's double elixir, so I'm not going to take the risk. Prefer to use it on defense, kill off his troops. And this is why I'm talking. Here it could get worse, but thankfully I defended pretty well, but still it's a bit scary. Here, Barbarian Barrel was overcommitment, sadly for me, but not bad because his other push didn't make. It wasn't a good push at all. But yeah, at least he didn't have Sapis because the match that is impossible with Golem Sapis, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Lightning. That's Golem very hard counter against EGM. Here we're facing Gerson CC. Well, I don't know if this is the original one who plays Hot Rider. I was checking his API, and I don't know if he's got two accounts actually, because he has one that is way higher in ladder. I think top 500k. Sorry, top 500, not 500k. Top 500 or top 800, something like that. And this one is well top 2k, 2k, 3k, where I'm at right now, right? I think it was the original because it's the same name, unless somebody that is trying to be him. I don't know, but he played well. Hot 2.6 to be honest, so that's why my doubt, you know. This match is something that it's weird because I think 50-50 you win, you lose. It depends on the opponent. If they are one trick of the deck, 2.6, pretty much they win, I think. They pretty much win the match because they defend well and attack at the current moment. And if Hulk Warrior does not do damage, they just go with fireballs, which is good for him because this attack was I didn't expect it. That's why I went with a bad NATO because I wanted that musketeer to retarget, but it retargets by itself with the whole rider pushing her. But yeah, I wasn't expecting that attack, Turbo Musketeer. So good by him, to be honest. That was a good play. But yeah, they just go with Fireball if the hot does not break through. Fireball lock and well that combo, because every fireball is one line. Two fireballs is every time I cycle one lightning, he's able to cycle two fireballs. Is what I mean. It does more damage plus the lock. It does way more damage than I can do if we are in a spell cycle race, you know. So I have to make pushes with the giant, dude. I have to go lining as well, as much linings as I can use. With the baby evil dragon, there's a possibility. It's not a sure, but something that is 100% guarantee I would take that. I would do damage, but it's nice. Here I had my two evils, which was really nice. I could defend the next push not quite hard. Um, yeah, the Goblin had defense well. The Hot Rider as well. He went with a Fireball. That's why I went anti-placement of the Goblin Hot anti Fireball. Lining on the Musketeer because that Egiant is not going to break through anyway, so I prefer to kill the troop than the building that is not going to counter push him. Again, he goes with the cannon like that. It's very hard to break through against this kind of deck, man. Here, I sadly took another hit from the horrible Fireball. That's the only bad play he did on the whole game, I think. That Fireball was horrible. But he does not care because he can defend still. I think here what saved me was the baby dragon connecting on the tower. It dealt a lot of damage, plus the giant being pushed. So yeah, yes.